Very nice.
I enjoyed this reading in part because I actually lived in Ireland, not far outside of Dublin, for 6 months. And as I mentioned, my oldest son was born at the Rotunda, the world's oldest maternity hospital.
That's right, correct, yeah. And Rotunda's mentioned in the books, by the way.
The Rotunda is?
Yeah, as I know I trained as a classical historian and I worked as an anthropologist, but these days I'm actually an academic. I'm an architectural historian, so the books are just filled with old architecture from Dublin, and that's a recurring theme through all my books. As readers will get to know them.
Focusing on architecture.
Yeah, it's something. It's a great passion of mine.
Yeah, it's that was a very, very weird experience. I was 20 and I had no experience being pregnant or giving birth. And so in the United States, and I should say that's a good thing, some people at 20 are very experienced with that. In the United States, we have kind of one room, you go in and you do labor delivery and stay there for the rest of your stay, all in your same usually private room. Yeah. And in the Rotunda, again, do you happen to remember the year that it opened?
I think it might be 1810.
Oh, 1810. Okay, I thought it was the 1700s, but you probably know better than I do.
It could well be 1780, 1790, but
so somewhere in that era. And so it was, all they do is maternal care. The what do you call it?
Prenatal.
When you're pregnant. I can't. Prenatal, it's early in the morning here. And so I would go in for my prenatal visits, and there would be literally a line of like 200 women all sitting in a row. And there would be about 6 rooms, and they'd go in, give you your literally like 3-minute check, and everybody in the row would move up, And then for delivery, they had a delivery room, and I was in awful labor, won't go into details. And my husband's like screaming for a nurse, we're 2021, we didn't know what was happening. And the nurse comes in and says, in an Irish brogue, so you should probably say this for me, the delivery room is full. You can't have the baby now.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
you inconvenience us.
I'm like, I know.
Keep it to yourself.
I know I'm 20. I know I'm young and stupid and inexperienced, but even I know babies don't work that way. So, and then they literally have like this almost circular room with 6 bays. And there's You've been in that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was, and again, it was my first experience, so I had no idea how different this was. And the doctor literally just went from bay to bay, catch a baby.
With a catcher's mitt, right?
Yeah. That was during the great boom of Dublin, when Dublin was expanding. The hospital was built because the population was growing at such a level. And the idea of that is it was literally a production line for babies. They would walk around and just deliver. And there was a point where 90% of all the people in Dublin were born in the Rotunda.